you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. Room to run right away. Down the sideline, inside the 25.
I guess that's a good enough research. I don't know. A-Chain. God dang.
Touchdown, Houston.
Can't catch him up.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are very quick.
We are not catching A-Chain. Fast, didn't he? It's all good.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They motion a receiver right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try the throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Ballot. Receiver in motion, going right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you
My
take
bad, my boy.
with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to give this game to his tight end.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, Stroud.
Let me get that right back. Let me get that right back, my boy. Let me get that right back, my boy.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type
Let me get that right back, my boy.
But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and
Damn, I almost feel like I'm playing with myself right here because I love my dog CJ.
Some great moves on
Oh, let me get that right back,
He's
my
gonna
boy.
have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formation, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Motion man, set right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the carry, here's A-Chain. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance, provided you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine. But in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Schultz is the motion man. They'll go. It's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here's a give to Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side and caught by Ballot. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's a short one, caught by Ballot.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Sending a receiver right. And he will just in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken just shy of the goal line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front as we send you to Orlando. We'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
They motion a receiver right. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Receiver in motion, going right. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. Now a screen set up for Achane. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
To play corner in this league, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. And this one is blocked. He gets free.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion here is Tucker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Motion man set right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 3 quarters. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Schultz is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Man in motion here is Tucker. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Sending a receiver right. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
Yeah.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. quieter call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that is not going to work out as planned. It's a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal. They'll run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now it's A-Chain. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Achane. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Schultz is the motion man. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that...
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Ain't nobody catching you. Ain't nobody catching you. Ain't nobody catching you.
Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back.
Ain't nobody catching you.
Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is...
Let's go.
And the Raiders will open it up even further.
It ain't never over. It ain't never over. We always in the game. It's never over. Let's go.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on first down. Forced out left. And the quarterback scrambling maneuvers his way back to the line.
Let's go. They thought we was out of it. We back. We back.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put it front. They want a lot of them little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, wrecking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. Benito going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on. I get high till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Adelmar crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to look stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do? I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it with the pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rice. I ain't got nothing to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flew out of Vader, we facing my brad. You want the positive, no more cash. Red light, yellow light, green light, gold. The events, I take the back home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend call me alone. My she said be your home, but I'm businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Hurt, lucky is gone. Hurt, get bucky is gone. What you gonna do? 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 Up in a stunt. This girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so sweet.